Hi everyone, I'm Rocky Downing, voice of the Clay Center Tigers on KCLY Radio, and we're joined today by Coach Robert Moran of the Clay Center Lady Tiger volleyball team. I should say the state-ranked Clay Center Tiger volleyball team. Coach, appreciate you being with us. This team that you have seen go on the floor and do some really good things already this season, give us an idea of what you saw early in the year. I know you thought you had potential to do some really good things. What have been some of the goals early on you guys have set?
Well, early on, I think we were looking to just come out strong and have a decent showing right off the bat, and we got off to a slow start actually. We were a little disappointed in our first night out. We had goals of going over there our first night out and winning all 3 matches, and we dropped one to Minneapolis, who ended up being a pretty good team. I think they kind of surprised us, but I think it was a good wake-up call, and it got us on the track that we're on right now.
I know one of the things that you and I have joked about over the years is the fact that this team is good. You had a feeling they could be really good if they got mean.
Yeah.
Too nice of a team sometimes, right?
Well, yeah, and I've talked to the girls about that. It's a great group of girls, and we enjoy being around each other, and they work hard. But yeah, there's a few times I'd like them to have a little bit more of a killer instinct and go after it. And lately we have, and I think that's been our turnaround this year.
There's been a couple of things that have happened. 3 tournament titles already this season. Harrington, Ellsworth, I think you thought you had chances and probably should have one maybe going in. To win Concordia for the first time in school history, how much fun was that on that Saturday?
That was a lot of fun. We knew going in that it was going to be tough. Even Concordia, their record was down a little bit, but we knew that their losses were quality teams. And the other teams in the pool, when you look at Republic County, who had taken us 3 earlier in the year, Smith Center, who was state ranked, Minneapolis again, who had already beaten us. We knew it was going to be a tough tournament. And my goal was just to go in there, and we wanted to be competitive and stay at our level of play. And we exceeded my goals. To actually beat Concordia on their home court twice was something special. And like you said, the first time ever for us to win a championship at that tournament was pretty special.
You guys have 3 more tournaments left. I'm going to say there's 3 more. You have a tournament at Council Grove coming up. You have a sub-state tournament. There's a state championship down the road. I know you guys haven't put anything in front of where you need to be right now, but that's got to be something on your radar that you guys are starting to think about working toward, I would think.
Oh, I think so. I mean, I think with our wins against Concordia, I think that was when we really think, hey, we've got something special here. We knew we were good coming into that. But when you beat a team like Concordia, I think your expectations rise, and I think people start to take notice of that.
2 more questions before I let you go, Coach. League title, I know, could come before any of those things. You guys have made your way through undefeated. You've got a couple of events left. Is that something the girls talked about this year?
Oh, we always talk about doing well in the league, and with our league, it's a tough league. I mean, you look at the top 3 teams with us, Concordia and Abilene. It could be one of those any given nights. Something strange or crazy could happen, and I think we've put ourselves in a position.
Class dismissed, by the way. Before I dismiss you, though, let's take one more look at this team. You knew you had great potential coming in. You had a lot of experience coming back. Talk a little bit about the senior group that you have. I know we're going to talk with a couple of those girls here on Twin Valley Sports, but you've got a great group, don't you?
I do have a great group, and it's headlined by our 4 seniors. They were here when I first came here as freshmen, and so they've been part of my program for 4 years now, and they've really developed. They've come on strong. They've provided the leadership, and even more important than that, they've allowed the others around them to shine also. And so I think we're a pretty cohesive unit, and we work well together.
Coach, good luck with the year. Coach Robert Moran, Clay Center Lady Tiger volleyball, state ranked in Class 4A. Back on Twin Valley Sports, Rocky Downing, voice of the Clay Center Tigers on KCLY Radio, and we are joined by one of the setters for this year's state-ranked Clay Center Lady Tiger ball team on the volleyball court, and that is Trinity Livey. And Trinity, we appreciate you being with us. I want to talk about one event in your senior year that has to be one you'll remember for a long, long time. A Saturday at Concordia. I know you've been there before, been in this tournament before. A lot of Clay Center teams have. Never until 2009 as a Clay Center Tiger team won the Concordia Invitation. Congratulations. It had to be a lot of fun. Tell us about I guess when you got to the finals match, Concordia is the team you're going to face. And you go onto the court, and you know the Panthers are coming after you. They got the crowd going crazy. Tell us about that last match.
Well, it was very exciting. The first match we did really good, and then I thought that we could just beat them in two like we beat them before the match, and we came out not as strong the second match, but then we came back at the final match to win the whole game. It was really exciting. I was very proud of us.
Yeah, it had to be. I know Coach Moran's talked a lot about when you guys are in positions to win. There's been times you've let it slip away, and you just said you kind of dug back down and won that final game, the Concordia Invitational title. Did you guys think going into that Saturday that was going to happen?
Well, we had a pretty good idea that it was going to happen because we were seeded first, and then when we were beating everybody else, we were kind of excited, and then when Concordia came, we were like, well, we beat them before, so we could beat them again. So, yeah, we had a really good idea that we could get first.
Yeah, it's very exciting right here. You guys get used to winning tournament titles. So, got a couple more maybe coming in late October and into November. We can get done. Trinity, thanks for being with us.
Thanks.
Trinity Livy, Lady Tiger setter on a state-ranked volleyball team. Back on Twin Valley Sports, we're talking Lady Tiger volleyball. The state-ranked volleyball Tigers are getting set for the postseason. Little business to take care of before you get there. Skylar Dunn joins us right now, one of the top diggers on this team, defensive specialist, if you will, Skylar Dunn. And Skylar, let's talk about what you guys have ahead of you. The Sub-State Championships, October 24th in Russell. You never want to think too far ahead, but I think you guys have to be, to some degree, thinking about maybe getting to Salina this year, aren't you?
Definitely. It should be. If we win Sub-State, I think we'll be running for state.
You guys have had tournaments that you've won this year. You've had a great run through the NCKL. Talk about this to 4 seniors and a lot of experience back. Did you guys sit around at any point over the last 3 years, now 4 years, do you believe that? And talked about maybe getting to Salina for the state championships?
I don't think it's really ever crossed our mind after not being so good the past 3 years, but once we got this year, we all figured that we can do it.
It seems like when I watch you guys play, and volleyball, I guess, kind of leads to this, but you guys just have fun. In a lot of sports, and I know you play a lot of different sports, that's not always the case. What is it, can you put a finger on what is it about volleyball that you guys can have great success, maybe have a slump, and still have smiles on your faces?
Just practice really helps that. We have so much fun in practice, it just brings it out of us during the games.
We would like nothing more than to join you and the rest of the Lady Tigers at Salina. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Skylar Dunn with us, Tiger Volleyball, state ranked, headed toward the postseason.